being able to mine data today, being able to look down at a very granular level, being able to go down to a risk characteristic, a driver characteristic, a vehicle characteristics, and be able to analyze how that characteristic has evolved over time and how its profitability margins have been developed over time, being able to take that data and then recognize that a slight change needs to be made to the program to help from a profitability perspective with that particular characteristic is important. Well, sometimes I think the difficulty is really in the accuracy of the data. Is, what you're analyzing accurate data? And in some cases with older technologies and older systems, disk space was a premium, and it still is a premium, and that caused the developers to have to get creative on how they stored things. So from a technology perspective, a developer's perspective, they understood how they were going to use it inside their particular application, but being able to then expose that to somebody that wasn't involved in the initial design and not being able to understand how that data is actually stored. And it's not actually stored in the manner that you would expect it to be, or in the area that you would expect it to be, causes difficulty in getting accurate information out of that data. One of the things that with older technology, one of the trends was to use as little data as possible, or save as little data as possible. And so by doing that, the systems would reuse the existing fields to be able to store additional information. So maybe not full historical information was being saved. So by not saving that full historical information, you weren't able to do the complete analysis over time. So with systems today, being able to see historically all the data that was available and know that it's a complete set and not data that has been maybe reduced because of the inability to store complete historical information, the complete image of a policy as it's at that particular point in time, is really key for the analysis of the data and how it can be used to help with the development of the product.